Hi, my name's Chuck. How you doing? In this video, I wanted to just talk about really quickly about something that I see is a problem among business owners that are running their own Facebook ads. Um, I see this a lot, a question coming up about targeting in forums and things like that. And I also, when I come into new clients' ads accounts, a lot of times I see them doing this. In fact, the most recent one, I cut their price per conversion by less than a third of what it was before, just by doing what I'm going to show you right here and changing a little bit of ad copy, but everything else was the same. So basically what I see people doing, so let's assume you're selling a a new like a new set of wrenches or something like that for people who are handy and work around the house or work on cars, things like that. So basically a set of tools. So what a lot of people I see do is they're coming down to the detailed targeting here, and they're thinking, well, people that like Home Depot will probably be interested in tools, right? So they'll pick the Home Depot, and then they'll be like, well, Lowe's is like Home Depot, and that's my target audience as well. And then they're like, oh, well, Ace Hardware, that's my target audience as well. And then they think, well, Craftsman would be another tool company, if I could spell Craftsman correctly. So people who like Craftsman would be in my market, things like that. So what they're doing is they're going through here. Maybe they're looking at suggestions and they're going hardware store. That's more people who like home improvement. That's also my target market, and they're selecting any possible interest that their target market could be in, and putting them all in one ad set like this. So the problem with that is you have no idea what's what's working and what's not when you're doing that. So not only are you getting are you paying to get yourself in front of the good traffic that is working for you, but you're also paying to put yourself in front of the traffic that wouldn't be working and isn't working for you, but you have no idea of knowing which one's working and which one isn't. So the solution to this is actually really simple and maybe obvious to some, but like I said, I see a lot of people still doing it, and even when I come into ad accounts with clients that are having some success in their ads, they're still doing this. So the simple solution is just put these into different ad sets and target them individually all by themselves to see what works and what doesn't. That way you can turn up what is working and turn off what isn't working. So for instance, in this case, if I were to let's say I'm running $15 a day to this ad set or for this offer, and let's say, I don't know, it's an offer for like a free plus shipping thing, and I want my conversions to be $5. So what I would do in this case is I'd start testing 3 different ones at about $5 a day. So let's say I decide, I'm going to take everything away. Let's say I decide that, actually, you know what, I would probably just go ahead and duplicate this and turn the one with everything off and start a new ad set. But let's say I decided Home Depot was a good one to start with. So all I would do is start with the Home Depot here, and put that down to $5 a day because I'm going to pick my top 3. And then now I'm going to start testing Home Depot at $5 a day, but then I'm going to go in and duplicate the ad set. So this is going to duplicate the entire ad set and all the ads that are underneath the original one. And then I'll go in here, I'll get rid of Home Depot because this is the new ad set, and I'll put in, I'll say Lowe's is my next favorite. So now I have another one just targeting Lowe's, also at $5 a day. Then I'll duplicate that. And then let's say my next favorite one was Craftsman. Whoops. So I'll pick that, I'll get rid of Lowe's. So now what I'm doing is I'm targeting each one of these at $5 a day. Now I know after 2 or 3 days, I may find out Home Depot's killing it. I need to change this to Craftsman. Home Depot's killing it, Craftsman is killing it, but Lowe's is just not converting. So what I would do then is turn off Lowe's, and then I would duplicate that, and I'll start another one at $5 a day. And maybe that's Handyman. Now I'll get rid of Lowe's. And now I'm testing out Handyman for a few days until I hit my target cost, or a little more than the target cost at the beginning. And I can see if I start getting some leads coming in, or conversions coming in at that one. And then you just keep doing that. Not only that, but obviously if Home Depot is working, we don't want to just keep it at $5 a day. If we want to spend more, let's say we're getting conversions at $3. Well, let's bump that up to $10 and see if we can get three or four conversions every day out of that. And if it stays around $3, let's put it up more. And you can keep scaling it up with more money per day as long as it stays underneath your target cost per conversion. So that is basically the solution. Like I said, it might seem obvious to some people, but I know when I first started Facebook ads, the obvious thing to me was to put every single thing into one ad set and target everybody that I thought would be interested, period. But the problem with that is if you do that, you have no idea which ones are working and which ones aren't. Now down the road, if you want to put everything that's working that are similar, like if Home Depot and Handyman, maybe we consider those similar, and we want to put them in their own later on after we know they work, then that's something we could do later. But when you're starting out, when you're trying to find things that work and don't work, then this is the best way to do it. So if you have any questions about this, just go ahead and let me know by responding in the comments below. Or if you know someone that this could help and you got value out of this, go ahead and share it with them. And or if you just want to say thanks and let me know if it helped. So I appreciate your time, and thanks. Take care.